क्या हो गया भाई, कट गया। ब्लॉक हो गया है। Hello everybody. Somehow the link got disconnected, but luckily it came back. I thought I thought we lost and the lecture cannot be done. But luckily it is not all cut, so I could get back the link. So here I will analyze your game, Paris Kumar, at the end of the class. Yes, I will show you attack without queen. I will show you attack without queen. This topic one game I'll show you. Now the particular position here, bishop knight b5. This is Sicilian 4 knight. I am starting with Sicilian 4 knight. Now if black plays a d6, it will be Sasniko. Bishop f4, e5, bishop. It is just transposition. a6 knight here, b5 and e5. We have got a Sasniko. So black has to play now bishop b4. This is 4 knights. Sicilian 4 knights. Now a3. You will take it naturally. You have to take. Now please note that at the moment, this is necessary. This is a inferior. Knight check is bad. After king e7, you have to take the bishop, and white is behind in development and bad in center. Now there is a problem of the e5 pawn also, the e4 pawn, and also rook is ready. So knight check looks good, but it's a bad move, dubious move. So a3 is correct. Now d5, take. Now bishop d, knight. Now the standard move is to castle. After the move, normal move, castle, white will castle. Black has most of the players play bishop g4 here. This is the main line in the variation, Sicilian 4 knight. Some players go for queen d5. The idea, the idea you attack, then queen will go. So this is the point. Directly go queen d6. Directly it is a bad, not so good move. Because you can play c4. You cannot make n percent. Check is there. So here there are many plans. You can play c4. Here queen d5. I will discuss only two lines. Queen d5 one move and bishop g4. These are the two main lines. Okay, here let us say bishop g4. Now in the given game, he played bishop f5, which is bad. The whole idea is to exchange lot of pieces. Already one pair of minor pieces exchanged. The bishop is indirectly defended. The queen check defends the bishop. But this gives an advantage to white castle. Taking is nothing. You don't win any material. You will only help black queen to be active. So castle takes. Now this is not good position because the development factor is good and white has got one step forward to attack the weak d4 pawn. If you not played bf5, it is more reasonable. Yeah. So castle, the pin. Next is now rooks are connected. Now the rooks are connected. 1 second. हाँ जय भाई. हाँ 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 हाँ. ओके 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 ओके. 150 सेशन ज्यादा होगा साहब क्योंकि अभी तो तो एक महीने का तो 100 सेशन होता है ना. एक महीने में 100 सेशन हो जाता है. 100 100 आवर्स होता है. 100 आवर्स होता है. 60 सेशन. ओके सो 150 सेशन हो गया. ओके ओके. हाँ हाँ हाँ. ओके ओके. अच्छा अच्छा. हम्म हम्म हम्म. हम्म. ठीक है ठीक है. ठीक है ठीक है. हम्म. हाँ 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 हाँ. ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है. नहीं कोई बात नहीं. मैं क्लास से चल रहा हूँ. मैं देखता हूँ. ओके सर. ओके ओके. थैंक यू वेरी मच. थैंक यू. सो फ्रेंड्स, आई एम सॉरी फॉर द इंटरप्शन. इट वाज द स्पोर्ट्स अथॉरिटी ऑफ गुजरात का कनेक्शन में कॉल था. So here, this is very easy. White is ahead in development, and black has no particular target. Among rook d1 is coming. Among other things, b4, b5, rd1, rb1, bishop into f6. All the problems are there. You can't weaken with g5. Already, black is feeling the heat now. Already heat. Khatam. We support it so that if you take the back rank issues are all gone. Now knight takes pawn, so there is no back rank issue. The only move. Plus, definitely is going to lose a pawn now. Take and clearly better. So that applies that in this position, Karpov is a great technician and even any average player also can find good, easy, good moves and very strong. Lot of problem. So that applies the move bishop f5 I will leave. This is a plus position. I will leave only one game I have selected for this. So here a3 take. Now this is main line, main position. Knight e4, you exchange unnecessary pieces, unnecessary exchanges. So maintaining the knight, This is good. And now bishop f5. This simply white better. So I leave bishop f5. Bishop f5 is not the best way. Okay. I will show go to other games. Sicilian four knights. Getting hot. I will start the fan, please. 1 minute. Yeah. So here bishop b4, a3, take d5. Now take bishop d3, castle, knight e2. Two plans, main diagram. One is bishop g4, other move is queen d5. On bishop g4, f3, knight f4. So white is ensure of double bishop advantage. White has a superior structure and double bishop. Very strong. Now I am attacking the knight and also one step forward for attack. The pawn takes e5 square from these two pieces, knight and rook. Clear better. Further weakness. One more weakness. All the dark squares are bad. Yeah, all the dark squares. The king is a target now. Should not take bishop takes, giving life. He dare not take. He dare not take this. Bishop g5 will kill him. This is finish. Party finish. Lost time. Mate. So he dare not take. So he comes here. अभी कुछ भी नहीं बचा है. Now king is bad. Two bishops and both bad structure. Winning. Now triple on the 5. So this is a horrible position. Clara Alonso, Queen F5. Yeah. Yes, Topalov has reached 2800. He has reached 2800. So I don't want, I will come to that move, this variation. See, I will tell you this line. So after the 12th move, this is one plan. The other plan is to rook e8 or queen d. These are the three lines. The other main line is queen. Other side line is rook. So queen f5. Then I will discuss how to handle. You can play knight here, knight there. Idea queen d6. This I will discuss, and queen also I will discuss. So this is a good line for white only. So let me discuss this games first. Bishop g4. Bishop g4. Bishop g4, f3. No, bishop g5. This is also a good move. This is good move, and bishop g5 also equally good move. Mobilization. White better. White has bishop pair, a target. Abhi kya, whatever you do, I want to shatter. These are all weak moves. If you do this, the king side is very weak. Very bad position. So he goes for active counter play, and now this is bad. One extra pawn, superior bishop, and one extra pawn. Okay, the end game is minus. For example, rook. Now it comes. He will not get. He will lose a pawn also. He wants to trap the rook now. He wants to trap the rook. Only move. But this trick will fail. He gains the material back only at a price. Now the knight is bad. Knight is bishop is superior. This is enough to win. Enough. Far superior piece. Winning a game. Piece up. So this is one thing. Many variations. The bishop overpowers the knight. I will show you some more games also on the same thing. Bishop becomes stronger than the knight. Hello Mukund Agarwal. Welcome. Parva Thakkar. Now this is a different thing now. 12th move, I will go directly. 12th move, knight e. This is the key die. White stands better. So here, two bishop versus two knights. Sufficient advantage. I will take you to the end game because my plan only to show the opening ideas. So I will not discuss the middle game and end game. You can see that here two bishops are far stronger. Bad. सीधा मेटिंग अटैक आ जाएगा. कुछ नहीं डिफेंस कर सकता. लॉस्ट. वर्चुअल जुगजुआंग ये. Virtually zugzwang. So two bishop, two knight, it is bad situation. Okay. Bishop g4, bishop g5, f3. Now, white wants to take advantage of the unprotected queen. So direct c4. There is another idea. You can also play b4, but for that, bishop c1, bb2 should come. If the bishop is c1, pawn b4, with the idea later on bishop b2 would have come. But now c4 is good. Cannot n pass. If you make n pass, bishop takes h7. So a tempo. Unfortunately, anyway bishop is lost. So a tempo. So plus. Now queen into. Now queen into. Very nice. If you take, then shatter. If you take, then I will shatter the king side. Very bad position. So you have to play now. Run with the queen. Already plus. The center is dominated. There is this knight is in pin. The center is good for white, and then there is rook will come. He will start prepare for this. Two bishops, the queen side initiative, and this pin. B7 pawn. Anyway, it is there. Winning position. The ending is hopeless. Pawn down and horrible pawns. 3-1 queen side majority. So basically, this is not dangerous. I will tell you, this position, it is not dangerous. Yeah, this is not dangerous. But you have to play carefully. You cannot play the rubbish move. This is a rubbish move. But anyway, it is a bad position. I have cut short. There are a lot of lines black wins because white has made bad moves. So I don't want to show you those games where white has made bad moves. So I am only showing because the time frame is limited. I need to show some lot of variations of Sicilian in the next few sessions. So I wanted to only show white side correct plan. And black cannot go out of your preparation. Let us go to 12th move directly. Knight 8. This is all this is forced. White is better. Now white has more mobility and better center. Intermediary. Intermediary. So he plays. Now white wants to utilize the bishop in this diagonal. This diagonal. This is a bad move. Actually, knight, it was necessary to keep the knight and exchange rooks. He should wait. But this maneuver turns out bad. You are inviting the queen to a better place. Knight e4 will run to bishop d3. Knight e4, bishop d3, additional pin. So, bad position. Now, white makes a very simple plan. Idea, I want to double the rook. And thereafter, clearly dominate. So, black plays knight, take, rook, take. Okay. Now, I want you to understand how strong the position is. So, what should white do now? Hello, Marth Godani, Arman Naran, and Jaswin Chaudhary. What will white do now? It is just, if you are involved, you will see the weak points all the time. Very quickly. The given diagram, the weak point is back rank. The back rank is weak. That means if I attack the bishop, ये तो गया अभी बचता ही नहीं. You play rook there, I will take queen in, and you play also same thing queen in. So you cannot defend. Unfortunately, queen cannot come. So the pawn is gone and the game is gone. So these are the defects. You should see these are the defects. Now cannot defend. Pawn gone. Do pawn. Two pawns gone. Lost. Back rank. Back rank is the issue. Back rank. Main line bishop g4. You have two plan. You can do f3 or direct bg5. Some people don't like a weakness. They don't want the e4 d6 square is weak. Very simple arranging the pieces against the weak d pawn. Plus Simply he is preparing to hit plan and then play c3. ये pawn तो गया, वो pawn गया अभी, मार दो. Four attacks, mainly two minor pieces are attacking. That means you cannot give exchange, pawn gaya. So these are the typical tactical problems. The weak d pawn. That means here this is a wrong plan. This is a wrong. कुछ भी नहीं है अभी. अभी ये दो, you if you give this क्वीन के लिए दो पीस या तीन पीस मिले, क्वीन इंटू क्वीन इंटू अभी क्या है? Now there are three pieces for queen, two rook and a bishop. Not worth. Is it worth? दो rook और bishop. So these are additional problems. You see, this is additional problem here. Now, when you come rook d7 and try to support the d pawn, still the problem persists. गया pawn ही गया. Yes, bd5 not possible. When did the bd5 move comes? Let me see when bd5 comes. कहीं जगह पे हमारा 12th मूव में bd5 कब आएगा मैं देखता हूँ. बिशप g4, बिशप d5 का कोई चॉइस नहीं रहा ये टाइम. I don't see in this diagram. सीधा जाता है ne2 bc4. This is the main position. Of course, he can come here also. The idea is to keep the rook against the queen. Plus, white has no weakness. White can organize plan according to black's moves. Two bishop, two knight. Now, this is a common feature. Open game, two bishops are stronger than two knights. And there is a target. A weak d pawn. Clear the back rank. Before any storm comes, clear the back rank. This is tactics will backfire. Tactics, boomerang, it will backfire. Bishop c3, bishop c4. You now this is a threat. नहीं चलेगा. Now the end game is lost. Check, take it, takes, take it, takes, the ending is lost. We knight into pawn rb7, it is hopeless position. And if you do this, this is lost. Simply one extra pawn, rook on the 7th house. Back rank भी clear नहीं हुआ. These are hopeless positions. Main diagram. So I go to queen d5. I go next queen d. The point is here it is also possible to play queen coming. You know, this is also possible. But the point is that here one game I saw Albert won. Lev Albert won. Where is ये नहीं है. I see Lev Albert won. Well, wait a minute. Uh, I will write back. Give me a minute. 1 minute. Yeah. So here क्या हो गया? सर आपने अपना कोई ऐसा गेम दिखाओ प्लीज. Okay, I will show a game. Let after the variation. Let me finish these two variations. नहीं तो ये आधा ही रह जाएगा. I will show some interesting game. Mahi Doshi, welcome. So here, this position, Albert का गेम नहीं मिल रहा है, but it is. I will show how I can miss Lev Albert game from here. कहाँ रहेगा वो? ये इसमें ही रहेगा. ये इसमें ही रहेगा. E4 C5, knight F3 E6. Now knight bishop A3, take. Now here D5, take. Now bishop D3, knight E2. This position. ऐसा कैसा नहीं रहेगा? अरे something goes wrong. Okay, maybe here. I am not getting any. I hope don't worry about it. So let me go to the analysis. So this is the main position. Now queen d5. So here the idea of the move that on c4 he can end pass. The queen is now protected by knight. So he is not worried about this. Here, if you play queen d6, the queen is unprotected. So knight f4, queen. You can play c4 here. You can play, this is a good move. You can play b4 with the idea bishop b2. This is also possible. Planning b5 and bishop. So here many moves, but if this is the correct, because this will bring the queen to the activity. Bad. Weakening the king side will be very bad. This is bad. Now, if you unpass, there is a problem. If you do not unpass, 3-2 majority. 1, 2, 3 against 2. So, you will start rolling. I will start rolling. And two bishops are there. And you unpass, peace play is coming. So, you have to make unpass it. Hello, Keval Chitara and Swam Das. Yes, after century 150, what is there? I will keep going. I will keep going. So, black decided to swap the queens. But at what price? Because white has a ready-made plan. A ready-made plan. कुछ भी नहीं है अभी. Black has no counterplay. खत्म हो गया. कुछ भी नहीं है. अभी you cannot take that because rook into and followed by, you can play bishop into and rook into two times capture. No, you cannot do two times capture. So the check is there. Bishop into f5 is coming. Winning position. You cannot take it. Pin. So the only move. एक pawn ज्यादा है कुछ भी नहीं. And also weakening the king is the culprit thing. The main problem was the f5. So this is a weak move. f4, f5 is weak. Okay, let us see when you play f4. One more game. One more game I would like to show you. This is a recent game comparatively. The Jao is a direct knight e2. Necessary. You have to stop. If you do not want to play f5, f5, this is bad. अभी रुक. It is just one-sided play. कुछ भी नहीं है. Just roll up. Simply it is gone. So this whole variation is queen d5 is dubious line, doing getting nothing. But lot of wins come with queen d5. For example, one game it happened. So main position queen d5, knight f4. Now knight comes. So now this is the standard knight into and then queen into and then h6 f4. Or you can play bd2. It is standard. White is better. But here black makes a different move. Knight comes and now knight. This is bad. Mate threat. So I will defend. Oh, this is not going to work. These are not good moves. These are bad moves. So queen attack, bad. The attack is gone, and now two bishop, two knight, and there is good chance the pawn will fall. The pawn will fall. So Two bishop and bad knight and bad pawn plus. That applies that please note the game that here knight h5, ng4, here, here. This is the only correct. But if you play knight g4, white is better. Karpov and Albert. Any question? You are free to ask me questions because I am only talking. Now you are free to ask whatever question you like. Hello, Devang Mukwana. Nikolai, this is a more modern game. Okay. This is unnecessary weakening. This is almost practically main line. Unnecessary weakening. Idea, I want to now play bishop to f4, tempo, and then queen come with a clear better. Plus, कुछ भी नहीं है. Now, I want to bring the queen back. Maro, this is two bishop, two knight, center. This basically, in order to play such positions, you should analyze at home so that you are very quick in tournament. In tournament, there are technical positions. Basically, they are pure technical positions. So, if you pay some time or play a training game, best for you to play a training game with a friend and then you analyze. So, somebody will give you some pressure problem, then you get the ideas. So, play training games on such positions. Space, mate, not made threat, a serious threat is coming. Now, this is serious. Threat, bishop c4. Now, so many weaknesses. Black g6 weak, g7 backward. Want to change queen, queen d6. You cannot go kd7. Mate हो जाए. Cannot take pawn into pawn. You cannot take. Bishop c4 is bishop check and bishop c4 wins. Take tactics. Bishop check. Bishop c4 game over. किस चला जाएगा. ये कहीं इधर किधर गया तो क्वीन चेक आएगा खत्म. So you cannot do two bishops. So this is clear plus. The whole culprit move was f5. Basically, we should know that these are bad moves. This is the move here. This f5, bad move. Bad move. Twelfth move. I showed you just now. I showed you this already. Now I go to the second variation. The second variation today is about that Taimano variation. It is not so. Please do not underestimate. Ramakrishna, I have told this is good. I am showing only good path for white. Grandmasters play and win. I am only showing you the road that white gets a good game. White is not winning. It is under wrong impression to think white is winning. I will show you the black wins. I will show you after this variation. Bishop d3, active pieces. The idea is to play knight to coming to this knight comes to you know this is the idea. F4. You can also play this. You can also play this. This is Anand. Anand played this. Viswanathan Anand played this, and Kasparov played. I will come to that game later. First, see this. Now, white has given a piece for 2 pawns, and white is better. It is a standard practice. If the king is center, you take the initiative by sacrificing a pawn or a piece for 2 pawns. So takes. Now this is he should have this is clear plus. White is better. Not winning, but white stands better. For example, you play now knight g8 is very passive. You cannot castle after the knight move. It's all over. The only move queen into rook, rook and f7 both are attacked. So you cannot go to g8. The only move here is to play here only move no. Only move is here bishop a6. Attacking a piece, but then a4. Now you have to move. Now you must move. So white gets a grip. White gets a grip now. Check. G6 is bad. Queen h4 check will come. Rook f8 is bad. Now rook a f8 because this rook is tied down. Tied down for the pawn. So this rook. This is also bad. You cannot play. Another check is coming. So you have to play g6. Only move. Queen h4 check. Only move. F6 is bad. Unfortunately, he will not be able to protect both rooks. Suppose this rook is tied down, rook cannot come, queen into h7, queen into h7 will come. The only move is rook, but then knight check. Beautifully played. Queen, you have to defend, but then I will take both the rooks, check. You have to take, and I will come check, and now queen into rook check. Already bad position. So many pawns also. So f6 not possible. So you need to play only move king to f8. Check. King g7 only move. Now queen to g7. Defend. Yes, Kasparov is also human being. Harry Kasparov is also human being. So he can lose to persons. Some people have some bad score with somebody. It doesn't mean they are superior player. So it happens to the style, luck also. Sometimes luck also. Spassky had a terrible score with Karpov. Only some two win with some 10 or 12 losses. That doesn't mean I would consider Spassky is stronger talent than Karpov. Karpov only good in end game area, whereas Spassky is very dangerous in attack middle game. But बुढ़ा हो गया, Spassky बुढ़ा हो गया था. Now here this you cannot defend. Defend करो. Suppose rook आएगा तो queen into pawn, or you have got again the check is coming. Once again the check is coming. And if you bring other rook आएगा तो knight into pawn मार दे, knight into pawn मार दे. ये भी नहीं चलता है. अभी ये करेंगे तो ये आएगा, ये आएगा, तो ये आएगा तो गया. अभी एक्सचेंज डाउन, क्या मजा है. Rook for two knights, but it is bad. So the attack follows. You cannot escape now. The correct move, white, Kasparov had a better game here. After this, simply e5 was better. वो नेचुरल ह्यूमन टेंडेंसी पहला चेक तो दे दिया और माइनस हो गया. ये माइनस हो गया, माइनस. अभी कोई अटैक नहीं रहा. देयर इज नो अटैक कमिंग. बट नोटिस दैट ये पोजीशन पे ही हैड द बेटर पोजीशन, ही हैड द बेटर गेम. After taking, e5 was clearly superior for white. अभी इसको डबल अटैक करेगा तो आई विल प्ले, इफ यू आई विल प्ले pawn a4. आगे क्या अटैक. I will show you. I will show you. Sicilian 4 knight. I will show you. Be patient, Ramakrishna. Please be patient. I will show you. See, Anand, Kasparov Anand, same variation. Same variation. S3, F4. The last game was in knight to D7. Lautier. Though Kasparov had a better game, this. Now, here E5. The point is, now after pawn into pawn, the bishop is unprotected. This is the whole concept. Now knight into e5. Pawn into pawn does not work. D5, knight into b5. Meaning this is better. King is caught in the center. Better position. Plus. इसीलिए he cannot play d5. So knight e5. Knight. I will tell you here, Vishwanathan Anand later on commented take. Now here, what is the line you are telling? Here f4. Here sees Anand's move is knight g6. Anand recommended black should have played this. I do agree. It is not easy. The position remains unclear. Unclear. It is very difficult to prove. But after the move e5 came. Now take, check. Now this spoils the king position. White has ready-made. White rook is ready. Knights are there. The queen. Attack will come. King e7 only move. Very good, very well. This is how the only defender of king, the only guard, eliminate that. Fantastic. Knight. Of course, I will not exchange queen. Queen h5. Attack. The only move. There is no other defense. Attack. Only move. Attack. Only move. Other moves are not there. Only moves. And now, what we do, the queen should switch to this side. Finish. Now the queen, this will enter. Where? Or he can even come here. He can even come. कुछ भी नहीं मारा, एक दो चेक आएगा, लॉस्ट. अभी ओनली वन चेक, नो गुड चेक. नेक्स्ट डिस्कवर चेक, क्वीन चेक, डबल चेक, सब कुछ आएगा, वेट हो जाएगा. So here the whole point is, later on Anand's suggestion, Anand recommended that he should have played here, not this move, but knight g6. This is the correct. This is an interesting game. This is also an interesting game. Vasilin Topalov has played some very good games. I will discuss, Ramakrishna, be patient. I will discuss how four knights is playable for black. It is only white is little better, that's all. Here, castle. This variation is dubious. Now I have many plans. See, if my queen was on E1, now I will play king H1. If my queen was on E1, I will play king H1 and trap the bishop. So here F4. Black will win a pawn but pay the price. You can win a pawn. You can play knight into knight and win one pawn. But I have an intermediary move. I will not capture bishop into knight. Intermediary move. Another fine move. Be knight into pawn, double attack. Knight into will give a double attack. Tactics will backfire. The reason, the king in center. The reason, the king in the center. अभी तो पीस जाएगा. Now C2 attack, H8 attack, plus king in the center, already fire. Black is feeling the heat. गया 12 का भाव में जाएगा. ND5, NC7 check, खत्म. NF6, NC7, क्या क्या बचा है? जाने को जगह नहीं है. He can't play queen. He cannot play this. मार मार के अरे बैक रैंक है, मारे. अच्छा ये आएगा तो क्या करेंगे? नाइट चेक दे के ले लेंगे. नाइट चेक दे के ले लेंगे. So anyway it is gone, lost. So this VD6, it looks good but not great. See, in the position here, in the position n into d4, d5 compensation. In the variation he is given, ये तो दिखाया ऑलरेडी. So f4 को bishop c5, f4 bishop c5 मारेंगे तो knight into e3, bishop into bishop, knight e3, white is superior. So he came bad move. अभी बिशप c3 खेलना था, मार के व्हाइट को बेटर देना था. दैट्स ऑल. नॉर्मल गेम बट व्हाइट बेटर. So he did not like this. He played a bad move, knight e7, defending the bishop with the queen. अभी पीस तो मिलेगा बट यू विल पे द प्राइस. अभी मारेगा. नाउ यू ओपन द रूक लाइन. अभी ये इसको खत्म करो, खत्म करो. अमंग अदर थिंग्स, अभी ये भी थ्रेट है मेरा. अभी ना ये मार देगा और ये चेक में ये ले लेगा. So and if you play knight into pawn into and king से मारेगा तो you will open up. ये मारेगा डबल थ्रेट, ये भी है तो किंग से मार नहीं सकता. ओके, यू कैनॉट टेक विथ नाइट टू नाइट, पॉन इनटू किंग इनटू मारेगा तो एफ5 आ जाएगा. खत्म हो जाएगा. So you cannot take that. So F5. There. So रुक C8 आएंगे तो H4 H5 अटैक. क्या करेगा अभी? ओनली मूव. फिनिश हो गया. गेम फिनिश्ड. F लाइन पे मेट हो जाएगा. F लाइन पे प्रॉब्लम. Even this is also small advantage, but why? When there is finish, cannot take with the queen, cannot take with the king. If you take queen into, then rook coming finish. Idea knight into pawn and winning the queen if you take it. So you cannot take with the queen. तो क्या करे? King से मारेगा तो G4 में पीस गया. Any which way he is lost. चार चार पीस किंग के सामने है. क्या मजाक है? So this is giving dangerous attack. Please note that ये लाइन अच्छा है. ये लाइन बहुत अच्छा है. नाइट F6. ये नाइट ये जो है बिशप C5 BD6 को F4. All right. These are Topolov's games. I found it is distractive. He is very well prepared for this variation. Now King H4. The idea F4 plus. Preparing to play E5 break. Like Lars Lubojevic versus Anderson. E5 threat. Bad. या क्वीन को अंदर भेज दो. Of course, we will not exchange the bishop. Because if you take bishop into BH6, lot of problem will come. Dark square defender गया तो खत्म हो जाएगा. तो only प्लस माइनस. वापस आओ. जाता कहाँ है? वापस आओ. White has arranged everything very nicely. The attack will play unstoppable. Knight into pawn will lose material. Knight into pawn will lose material. Take, and then F6 will come. Already you can see who is better. I am only showing you advantage from opening. आगे का जो है आपको खेलना है. Advantage from opening. दो गेम और ये वेरिएशन में. Maybe दो गेम और. Then I will take you to the lines what you want. So ये जो है Queen C7, Bishop E3, A6, Bishop D3. Bad move. Yesterday only I discussed this. D5 is a bad. This is a bad, weak move. Trying to activate, but it is bad. Simply I will defend it. Threatening to play ND5. Threatening bishop into knight and ND5. Oh yeah. You have already cast the damage. Damage has been cast to the black camp. Lot of weak squares, weak point have come. This has become bad. The squares have become bad. Oh yeah. Now the rook is ready to come. Rook is ready. So there is no threat. A target, weak square, weak square. I will organize. There is you can go also directly, but he is making playing very safe. One by one, inch by inch will improve. प्लस अभी क्वीन जी फाइव आ जाएगा, तकलीफ है, बिशप विल एंटर, ये कभी भी आएगा नहीं. Opening advantage for white. So one last game in the variation. Normally, you should see opening means 15 moves. In my opinion, intermediate player should go up to 15 moves. For example, अभी ये variation में this one bishop e3 a6 खेलना ही पड़ता है. You cannot allow nb5, खेलना ही पड़ेगा. Now castle. Okay, a new modern treatment. Now earlier the only move they were playing, a more modern treatment. No checks will come. Now bishop c5 is a blunder. Bishop c5 आएगा तो मार देगा. White is better. You have to play d6. Forced. The idea is to puncture here. Then c5. Idea is to play the c line. I will use e5 of course. c3 better. Now if you play nc3, positional it is bad because this line remains open, and this weakness is no problem. He cannot really come on this. एक अकेला काफी होगा, ये काफी होगा रूप. So this is bad. That means he plays knight. Now I want to threaten to bring the bishop here, so that I will enjoy a long term advantage. यानी कि मारना है तो अभी मारो, लास्ट चांस, अदरवाइज आई विल सेव द बिशप. तो उसने मारा, हो गया. प्लस डिस्कवरी अटैक से दूर जाओ, ओनली अटैक आ गया, अटैक आ गया. अभी now white has a better game. It is up to the player to find out where to take initiative. You don't have to give this move. There are other variations. For example, I will show you. You can double on the C line also. There are lines you can play A5 also. You can play A5. Planning to play knight coming into B6. Knight A4, knight B6. This is one possibility. You can play A5. You can play rook C2 and rook double. But this is more effective, very aggressive. Now I am attacking the point. You have to take the pawn. Taking this pawn is bad. Knight F5 with a clear better game. So only move. But then pawn into and he opens up the game. Beautiful. A lovely move. Combination. If you play AB5, ये जाएगा. चेक में बिशप जाएगा. तो AB5 तो नहीं मार सकता. That means rook C8 खेलेंगे, ये भी जाएगा. Rook into rook and knight C6. क्वीन को अच्छा जगह नहीं है. No good place. अभी I will play bishop D4. Lot of checks will come. ये bad है. Knight into queen into सब कुछ जाएगा. अभी suppose you take check. Now you come over here. Now the check will come. Maybe this is enough. Don't you think this is enough? It should be. This should be enough. रुक आएगा तो मेट हो जाएगा, खत्म हो जाएगा. जाएगा तो जाएगा. So anything, this is bad. The only move he played, After the move queen e5, knight b5 is shocking counter attack. Nice move, very nice rejoinder. So RC7 बचाओ हो गया. Excellent game. Tapalo has played brilliantly all the moves. I don't know, it could be home preparation also. I cannot say, but whatever it is, the moves are of very high quality. High quality. अभी मारेगा रुक इंटू पान मारो. अभी मेनी मूव्स ये मार के ये मारेगा तो जीतेगा कुछ भी जीतेगा. तो दिस पोजीशन इज लॉस्ट. मार दो सिंपल रुक इंटू पान मारो जीत जाओ. ये मारेगा तो ये हो गया. हो गया. So I leave this variation with the note that ये जो line पूरा playable है and it is good. The whole point is after the move bishop e3, this is practically forced and you have an active position. Active position. अभी knight f6 is the standard line. After knight f6 castle, अरे बाबू quickly I have to do it. तो चला जाता है एक बार बैटरी. So ये variation also good. Now I will take you to the position. You say that four knights is bad. I don't agree. I am only showing you the plan. आपको मैं फोर नाइट में बेसिकली दो प्लान दिखाए. वन प्लान कंसिस्ट ऑफ दिस वन. फोर नाइट में now bishop g4 is one plan. Now here queen d6 is better. Queen d2 and re1. re1 better move. The other plan is to play here instead of this move queen d5. Then you play knight f4 and after you can go also this. Level but won a game. How am I missing that? How am I missing it? This is played. And now after the move, white is anyway better. There are two plans. Knight f4 is there and bishop g4 is there. So I will show you how to handle. Black is not losing so many games. Let's see. The code is B45. देखो अभी अल्बर्ट लेव अल्बर्ट knight f4 c4. Knight f4 is the correct move. I have recommended only the correct lines to you, but for white. So these are not good moves. Bad move. अभी he is hoping ये मारेगा. So why should I? अभी black has got उसका weakness चला गया. Now black's weakness is gone. So white के पास क्या है अभी? Black is better now. अभी black is having a better position. Another bad move. Another bad move. Helping the queen to come to king side. Out of blue. कहां से आ गया चेक. मारो दो बिशप पे. अटैक इस पे भी है अटैक इस पे भी है. डबल अटैक इस पे एंड नाउ दिस इज जॉइनिंग. ये क्या है? So series of bad moves. This is already ये बैड पॉन को निकाल दिया. दिस इज अ वीक पॉइंट. तो किसने बोला इफ यू वांट टू डू दिस कम से कम ये तो खेलो. कम से कम नाउ यू प्ले दिस. because I can't take it. Even then he is good. So there is no problem. ये पोजीशन ठीक है. अभी ये है, देखो, जूजा पुलगा. This this is not the best way. This is not the best way. No, you should have played. There's a lot of move. You can play b4 with the idea to play b5. This is a good move. You can play queen to coming to this h4 with the idea bishop f4. Queen h4 with the idea bishop f4 भी है. But this is definitely not the best move. Black took the initiative. ये जो है main line, I will discuss from. कहाँ से नहीं आ रहा है ये. So many games I found. Okay. So all right. So this is fully playable. You wanted to see one of my game. Okay, I will show you how to play against Dutch after NS3. It is a longer subject, so I will do in another session. So you somebody asked me to show me a game of mine. I will show. Okay. Okay. I cannot open the mail now. There is a problem now. I can't open the mail. नहीं है. Difficult to open. It's not opening now. I'll see another time. Unable to open. So I can't see the game because I'm unable to open the mail. I'll see it later. So you wanted to show me one game of mine, I'll show. Yes, Sahu. White is Pavanasam, a very strong player. He is from Nivali Lignite Corporation, and once he was ranked India number two. Once he was ranked number two in the country, Pavanasam. So I will show my game with Pavanasam. I was white. Now in C3. So want to just unorthodox. Pavanasam was very good with opening theory. Very hard worker, and he knew theory very well. So I just changed, took him off the book. White is little better now. I know not this one. Coimbatore. Not this game. I am not talking of this game. Coimbatore. 87 Coimbatore. 87. I am talking of this game. I was white. So it was necessary. Black should have stopped the move. Black should have played this move, but he allowed this. Okay. Now white is little better. You have to watch the threat he is giving. You know, the threat is to play pawn push, and when I will take, you will take and come. The idea when you take is winning, but just for this he has gone away from center. So just for a tactical threat. So it is a bad thing to play bad strategic moves. Seizing the square. Now I want to seize the square, and this is bad. In this case, there is a problem. These squares are weak. The knight will come. So you can't weaken. Forced. So white is better. You can't play a6. Only move. You cannot play a6. This opens up line for me. Now a file will open. Target. Now white pieces are gunning. White pieces are gunning in the line, in the line, and this in the line. So white is already having advantage. Threat हो गया काम. Now weakness. This is square weak, the pawn weak. Now these are bad. When a player is outplayed, he plays normally series of bad moves. He is mentally upset. Just exchange queen. Botvinnik used to say exchange the main defender. After queen exchange, he will have lot of weaknesses. He will have backward b6 pawn. After the queens are exchanged, now if you exchange the queen, एक तो रूक सेवंथ रैंक में है. अब ये पॉन ये डायगोनल ये स्क्वायर सब कुछ बैड है. सब कुछ बैड. सो he decided to maintain queen. Into. Now rook into. One pawn plus one more pawn will fall. forced. Now one more pawn is gone. That means two pawn for exchange and no counter attack. हो गया. अभी दो pawn up है, center है. Knight is rock. अभी ये bad bishop, bad king. So white has better center and also a fantastic position. Back rank भी clear नहीं हुआ. कोई check विक नहीं, कुछ नहीं. Again you run for back rank. दो दो पास पान निकल गया. Only and end game is hopeless. End game challenge हो गया. अभी कुछ नहीं है. नाइट को हटाना है कैसा भी प्लान करके. E4 E5. गेम में किंग दूर है. अभी ये किंग दूर है. अब ये सेंटर पॉन से ही कैन नॉट फाइट. कुछ भी नहीं बचा. हो गया. You need to keep the bishop, otherwise it is technically more difficult. Need to keep the bishop. Threat D7 threat. Threat NC5. Threat resign. अभी ये कहाँ जाएगा इधर, तो ये पॉन चेक है. खत्म. I will collect. गया गेम. There are so many wins. ये से खत्म हो जाएगा. नेक्स्ट रोल ऑफ. नेक्स्ट किंग आएगा. अभी कहाँ करेंगे आप. व्हाट आई विल डू जस्ट maybe here, maybe knight check first. Maybe check first. Better. बस हो गया. अभी रूक कहाँ जाएगा इधर. ये हो गया. फिनिश. Okay, I want to show you that Parish Kumar, your game I will have to see tomorrow because I cannot open the mailbox. You have time, I can show you any position, middle game for your better understanding. Let us go to middle game or any opening doubt I can clear. This is a good game, size in tall. I think I have shown you this already. Petrosian is black. Now, the position, objectively white is better. So black puts up a stiff resistance. Typical Petrosian. Still white is better. Still white is better. But black puts up a fight. Everything black, white is playing normal. You cannot run pass. Run pass will be bad. You take this will turn out bad. Now rook will come if you take. So this is bad. So in the game he comes here. So he grabs material. Still the position is white better. Idea making a room for the bishop. Idea now he has come here. Now threat is coming. So you better make a room. Comes back. I guess the position is advantage here. It is not having nodes, I think. Nodes, yeah, it is there. It is there. So here, for one pawn, white has good compensation. White has a good position. So Petrosian always used his king for defense. Now, knight a3, white was superior. I don't think the position is more defendable. It is becoming slowly lot of problem. The king will be have suffering after the sacrifice coming. But here Kasparov made an error. He thought the queen is attacked, but queen comes. The king all of a sudden he is facing the problem. Now he wants to take attack on the rook and take the bishop. अगर बिशप इंटू मारेंगे ना रुक अटैक आ जाता पीस चला गया पीस चला गया so this is the main problem unexpected king अभी क्या है मटेरियल डाउन है अभी भाग जाएगा सब भाग जाएगा माइनस अभी डिफेंड कर लेगा कुछ नहीं एक्स्ट्रा पीस है फिशर ऐसा ही पेट्रोशियन ने ऐसा ही फिशर को बनाया एक बार व्हेन फिशर वाज अ किड ऐसा ही घुमा के किंग लेके चला गया सो यू हैव टू वेरी केयरफुल डिफेंस को इतना अंडरस्टैंड नहीं करना द पोजीशन वाज विनिंग सी इन द फिशर पेट्रोशियन गेम ऐसा ही किया पेट्रोशियन here this is a good move this is a good move the reason is I am not allowing if you push this thing if you push I can go back now you push like this I can come here then queen g3 and nice position so a3 is a good move by Smyslov I think Smyslov started this a3 good move now b pawn b4 threat now black squares he will play all pawns and black so the bishop remains bad this is the problem Bishop was a small very young boy that time you know so he was only 15, 16 year old want to open up the game intermediary move defense is here. Now knight wants to block. He is putting tough. He is making tough for white. Okay, well defended. I think this is a bit rash move. So far, so far the game is all right. Maybe the chances black is little better, but this becomes bad, rash. Defended the position. The knight is now occupying the square. That means this is useless piece. So अभी threat कहाँ से देगा? Where will you give create threat? Just pushing. Idea, he wants to slip with the king now. खत्म हो गया. अभी now the knight is superior than the bishop and the pass pawn is rolling. Black is nearly winning. Time, time. Factor is time. There will be four queens on the board. Now the four queens, but the king escapes. The queen is controlling all dark squares. The bishop. It is practically for practical purpose. Black is like a piece up. Practical board में है equal pieces. So it is a bad thing. We know check is coming. Amazing. It's an amazing position. The king wants to enter. The king wants to enter now. No coordination. Now all this area is covered by the knight. So this square covered by the queen. So ये queen कहाँ से entry लेगा? Next move I want to enter. Enter. Good move. A blunder. A blunder here. Now queen takes pawn. You see, when knight is around, you know, this is a fork. Knight fork. So queen into. If you take knight into, a pass pawn is coming. You take, a new queen will come. So it is already bad. Position is plus, but Petrosian was tired of defending. He has been defending for last 30 moves. So he got tired and accepted a draw. But the position, I would say that black is having clear better winning chances. Okay. Position is plus. Master of defense, Petrosian. Master of defense. Okay. So thank you very much, friends. I will be back tomorrow morning at 9:30. Tomorrow, what variation I will cover? I will start. I will go to the classical last. Tomorrow, I will go to Scavenging. I will go to Scavenging tomorrow for white side. E4, C5, knight f3, E6, D4, CD and D4, knight f6, knight C3, Scavenging. This is very interesting. It is still popular and it goes to very flexible. It can go to Rouser, it can go to Sozin, it can go to Nasdorf. Lot of variations. So I will discuss how to play white side. I will not discuss Karasata. because it's theoretically too much. So I will discuss how to handle scan engine tomorrow. The whole session I will discuss this morning. Okay. Take care, everybody. Stay safe. Bye. Back morning 9:30 tomorrow. Take care.